Welcome back to my YouTube channel. Coin of World. Today we will explore the India 1 rupee coin from the year 2000, a coin that carries not just the value of currency but also the deep history, culture and economic transformation of India in the late 20th century and early 21st century. The story of this coin begins with the evolution of Indian coinage after independence. In 1947, when India gained freedom from British rule, the country immediately faced the challenge of creating its own monetary system. The Indian rupee, which had already been in circulation under the British Raj, was adopted as the official currency of the Republic of India. But the designs, the symbols and the messages on the coins would now represent a sovereign nation striving to find its identity. The 1 rupee coin of the year 2000 falls into this narrative as a continuation of the series of coins introduced in the 1990s and beyond. This particular coin was minted in several government mints across India, including those in Mumbai, Hyderabad and Noida, and carries mint marks which are important to collectors and historians because they identify the place of minting. The coin of 2000 is made of stainless steel, which marked a shift in materials from earlier decades when coins were made from copper, nickel alloys or even aluminum. The use of stainless steel was not just a technological adaptation but also a reflection of the economic priorities of India during this period, as the government aimed to reduce the cost of minting while also ensuring durability and longer circulation life. When you hold the 1 rupee coin of 2000 in your hand, you are holding a piece of Indian heritage. The obverse side of the coin bears the lion capital of Ashoka, an ancient symbol dating back to the Mauryan Empire around 250 BCE. This emblem was adopted by the Republic of India as its national emblem, symbolizing power, courage, confidence and pride. The presence of this emblem on the coin links modern India to its ancient civilization and reminds the holder of the continuity of Indian culture across millennia. Below the emblem is the word Satyameva J8, meaning truth alone triumphs, written in Devanagari script. This phrase has been a guiding motto of the nation, and its placement on the coin reinforces the values that the state wishes to convey to its people. Surrounding the emblem you will also see the word Bharat in Hindi on one side and India in English on the other, a bilingual feature that reflects the linguistic diversity and usually representing wheat. These grain motifs are not mere decoration. They are symbols of Indian agriculture and food security. They highlight the role of farming in the Indian economy and the importance of self-sufficiency in food production, which was a cornerstone of Indian policy since the Green Revolution of the 1960s and 70s. The year 2000 was an important time for India. The country was entering a new millennium and its economy was gradually opening up to globalization. Liberalization and privatization had begun in the early 1990s, and by 2000, India was witnessing rapid growth in technology services and industries, however. Alongside this progress, the government needed to provide coins that were cost-effective and suitable for everyday transactions. The stainless steel 1 rupee coin of 2000 became one of the most common coins in circulation, used in markets, shops, public transportation, and daily life for millions of Indians. Historically, the 1 rupee has had immense symbolic value in India even before the introduction of modern coinage. The rupee as a concept goes back to the 16th century under Sher Shah Suri, who issued a silver coin called rupiah weighing 178 grains. This silver rupee continued through the Mughal period and later the British Raj until it was inherited by independent India. Thus the modern 1 rupee coin of 2000, though made of stainless steel rather than silver, still carries the name and legacy of centuries of Indian monetary tradition. The coin also represents the social and economic changes taking place at the turn of the century. By the year 2000, India had become a nuclear power. It was rapidly expanding its information technology sector, and it was asserting itself on the global stage. Yet for the common citizen, the 1 rupee coin was a humble but essential part of daily life, used to buy a newspaper, a piece of candy, a bus fare, or even as a symbolic token in religious offerings at temples. Beyond its economic role, the 1 rupee coin of 2000 also plays a part in Indian culture. Coins in India have long been considered auspicious. Many people keep a rupee coin in their wallet or in their home shrine as a symbol of prosperity. During festivals like Diwali, coins are often used in rituals, and the 1 rupee coin holds special meaning as it represents unity, wholeness, and the beginning of wealth for numismatists, collectors, and historians. The 2001 rupee coin offers insights into the technology of minting, the policies of the Reserve Bank of India, and the cultural symbols chosen to represent the nation. Some rare. Welcome back to my YouTube channel, Coin of World. Today we will explore the Juliana 1966 1-cent coin, a fascinating piece of Dutch numismatic history that represents not only monetary value but also the legacy of Queen Juliana, who reigned as the monarch of the Netherlands from 1948 until 1980. The Juliana 1966 1-cent coin is small in size but large in historical significance, and its story is deeply connected with the political, economic, and cultural developments of the Netherlands during the mid-20th century. To fully appreciate this coin, we must first understand the background of Queen Juliana herself. She was born in 1909 as the daughter of Queen Wilhelmina and became queen in 1948. After the abdication of her mother, Juliana was known as a down-to-earth monarch, respected for her simplicity, humanity, and deep sense of duty. Her reign covered a period of immense changes, including post-war recovery, decolonization, and the modernization of Dutch society. The Juliana 1-cent coin, introduced under her reign, reflects this transformative era. The obverse side of the coin features the profile portrait of Queen Juliana, surrounded by the inscription Juliana Koningen der Nederlanden meaning Juliana, Queen of the Netherlands. This portrait is simple yet dignified, reflecting her modest nature, unlike some European monarchs, whose coin portraits were elaborate and idealized. Juliana chose a more humble and realistic representation which resonated with the Dutch people and emphasized her approachability. The reverse of the coin carries the denomination value 1 cent along with a simple design that reflects functionality rather than luxury, as the Netherlands was a country rebuilding and modernizing its economy. The coin was minted in bronze, an affordable, durable, and practical metal that suited everyday transactions and symbolized stability at a time when financial security was highly valued. To understand the importance of the 1966 issue, we must look into the historical context. During the 1960s, the Netherlands was experiencing economic growth, often referred to as the post-war economic miracle. Industrialization expanded, cities grew rapidly, and Dutch society became the circulation of coins, like the Juliana 1 cent, reflected the daily life of ordinary people in this period as they bought goods, used public transport, and engaged in trade, all with coins that carried the image of their queen. The Juliana 1 cent was also a part of the long history of Dutch coinage, which stretches back centuries. The Netherlands had always been a of minting coins that circulated not only domestically but also across colonies and trade networks. By 1966, the Netherlands was redefining its role in the world after the independence of Indonesia in 1949 and the later changes in Suriname and the Caribbean. The coin thus